Okay, let's continue. So in last session, we discussed about shell scripting basics, like variables, how to create system level variables, user defined variables, like strings, how to write a small script, how it executes from top to bottom. If there is an error, it will ignore that. It will throw error. Just continue with the next lines, next like strings, like substring, next read parameter, like that we have discussed, right? So now I'll discuss one more thing about read parameter. I think I missed it in last class. So what is that is, sorry, this one, read we are using, right? So let me use one more thing there. Vi var batches, right? Something called as password I want to read. Something called as password I want to read. Okay, read -p if I use, like for example, enter age. Okay, age. Okay, enter read -sp I'm going to use. Okay, this one, echo age is $age, echo entered sal is $sal. This is what I'm going to write. So it is going to read one array, but it is going to print at the end. But in between, it is going to read a paragraph. Enter age, whatever the enter age, it will print here. If you print salary, it will print here. Okay, fine. You remember for age I used P, for salary I'm giving SP. Okay, what is that SP? I'll show you now. See, array I'm going to pass batches 21, 22, 23, something. Okay, it is asking for age. Now you see here, age I'm typing, for example, 30, very important age for marriages. That deadline it is like entry. Salary, I'm ready to say my age, but I'm not able, I would not want to say my salary. So that is the reason I used -sp. So if it use something called as sp, see, I'm typing my salary as like 23 or something. But are you able to see this? No. But if I enter, see, it is salary entered. In the next line it has to show, but here only it is showing. Entered age is 30, entered salary is 23. But here when I type it, it was not showing, right? So it is called a secure paragraph or something. I forgot that. Yes, what does that mean? Yes means secure. So whatever, wherever you use sp, so while entering the value for this variable, while typing that, it will not show there. But if it is p, it will show that. Okay, let me show once again. See, here it is asking for array. But this array, okay, I'm giving two values, 21, 22. Okay, fine. It came here, enter age, it is asking. So I'm going to enter the age as 23 something. Next, salary variable it is asking, but I'm entering it as 24, but it is not printing here, means it is not showing, means securely it is having there. Now if I type here, it is showing that age, salary is this one. Okay, if you use sp, it will not be displayed when you enter the value, it will be secured. Okay, fine. Next, everyone have that assignments I gave, right, dude? Keep a note of that. Okay, I need that because one day I want to answer all those things, right? Assignments, when I want to solve the all assignment and show you why I gave in advance. Few things I gave in advance because I thought like you will learn, but it is of no use. You people are not doing anything. Not all, few. Okay, so those who are really googling and learning, it's good. Okay, leave that. It is up to you. Just giving the knowledge is my job. Either you get it, you practice it or not, it is up to you. Okay, then come into conditional statements. Come into conditional statements, right? So now what I want to do is, I want to write some condition based on the age passed. Based on the age passed, right? If the age is less than 30, and then I want to mention it as you are eligible for marriage. If it is more than 30, right? In general, people will not depend on our wish. They'll keep saying, yeah, you cross 30 when you are getting married, like that, they'll keep forcing, right? So according to Indian psychology, you have to get married before 30. They don't matter whether you have job or you settled or nothing, they'll care, right? So now I just want to check that whether what is your age is less than 30 or greater than 30. How can you check? Based on conditional statements. Based on conditional statements. So let me tell that what are these conditional statements. First one is if age is greater than 30, right? Or else if grade is less than 30, what I'm doing, I'm checking a condition. If age is greater than 30 or less than 30, like that, I am checking the age, right? So that is a conditional statement. So to write that conditionals, we have a few conditional statements. One of them is if. If is a conditional statement. Let me show you one example. Okay, how to write. So this is the syntax how we write a condition. This is the syntax how we write a condition. For example, greater than and all means we write -gt, less than means lt, equal means minus eq. Like that, I'll discuss few more. For now, let's discuss about greater than or less than. For example, I want to write like this. Slash. I have emptied that. Vi. Tell me, guys. Let me take a paint first. Then I want to write one condition. I want to write one condition. If statement I want to write. Right. So for that, what I'm going to do is if condition has to be written in this square brackets. Right. Give a space. If, for example, before this I have one read minus p enter age, like this I have. Right. Now I want to write a condition. If age -gt greater than 30, right? If this age is greater than 30, is this correct? I'm checking age greater than 30. 30 is a value I'm passing. If age is greater than 30, is it correct? Is there any issue in this line? I'm just writing a condition. What if the condition satisfies? What I have to do, I'm not saying, but I'm just writing a condition. If age greater than 30, is there anything wrong here in this line?
No.
No, sir. Correct.
Yes, there is something wrong. See, what is this age? Age is a variable. But how to read the value of a variable?
Dollar.
If I don't write dollar, what will happen there? It will consider a AGE. AGE, not the value what you entered here. Okay, dollar. Okay, this is correct. Now,
Above line also we have to write dollar, sir.
we are here.
Yes, sir.
Here you are declaring a variable or reading the value of a variable?
Reading, sir.
Oh, you're just declaring a variable. Here you are reading the value of this variable. Here it is just a variable. You will set some value to this, but here you already have a variable, but you want the value of that variable now.
Okay, okay.
Tejeshwar, you are just declaring a variable here and you will pass some value to this. But here the value the variable is already there. It has some value. Now you want the value of that variable here.
Okay.
Okay. Now this. So if what I'm writing, if age is greater than 30, if age is greater than 30, then what should I do? So that I have to be write like this. Then I'm ready to marry. I'm ready to marry. Okay. For example, let's not disappoint the people who cross 30. Okay. Now, so like this, I started, if the condition is satisfied, okay, then what I want to do, I want to do this. But if I write some other things as well, it will keep continuing, execution will keep continuing. So I want to end at some point. So I have to end it like this. So what will happen here is, the shell script execution starts from top to bottom. The first line, is this line dependent with this condition?
No, sir.
No.
Yes.
So it will execute by default. As the execution starts from top to bottom, this line will get executed. Right, guys? I don't want to give these much basics, but I'm trying because there are so many people who are not from IT background. They don't know the minimum basics. So I'm trying to help you people. I'm trying to give the basics as well. So please concentrate, okay, and try to practice after the class. You will get plenty of issues because if you give a space here, also you'll get an error. Even if you give a space here, then also you'll get an error. So try to practice. Try to get the syntaxes in shell scripting. Okay, fine. Okay, now. So this line will get executed irrespective of this condition. It will not even bother, right? Because the condition is starting here, but this line exists before the condition. Okay, the line execution started here, it came here, the execution has been done, it waited here, you entered the value as some value, it came here. Now it came here. Now it will check whatever the entered value, age equal to, right? For example, I entered it as 30. Then what will happen? The condition is true. If the condition is true, whatever is there between this then and F5, this if indicates the starting of the condition, right? If the this indicates the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then what I have to do? If the condition is satisfied, what shell script has to do? Then you have to write like this. If the condition is satisfied, then whatever is there in between this then and if this has to be executed. This has to be executed. Now I have one more line. Now I have one more line. Echo now tell me, if the execution starts from here, this line will execute. If the age is 30, okay, if the age is 30, if I have passed this, age is greater than 30, I have mentioned, but I just passed like 28 or something. In such case, will this execute?
No.
No. Why? Because whatever is there in between this then and F5, this will get executed only when this condition satisfies. Go on mute. Okay. Only if this condition satisfies. If you pass your age as 28, is this going to satisfy? Is this true or false? The condition is going to satisfy or not? True or false?
False.
False. So in that case, will this execute?
Yes. I am ready to marry. Will it execute?
Sir, how will execute? This will execute only when this condition is true. Now you itself is saying it is false. You pass the age as 28. 28 greater than 30. True or false?
False.
So will this execute?
No.
Okay, it will skip this. So this will be executed only when the condition is true. But your age is 28, right? You're checking greater than 30, so it is false. So it will skip this. It will skip the execution. Come here. Will this execute now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this will execute. Still, I am a kid. It will get executed.
Yeah, echo will execute.
Yeah, yes, execute. Now, for example, here also, okay, this echo is missing. Just think like I have written echo here, for example. Okay. Now, second, age I passed as 35. Age I passed as 35. Now, the execution comes here. Will it print? Will this execute? Yes.
Yes.
Now, the condition will come here. 35 greater than 30. True or false?
Yes.
So now,
True.
so what will happen then? It will come here.
The condition will execute.
This will
I am
execute.
ready to
Right?
marry.
Echo, I am ready to marry. This will execute, right? Correct. Then will this execute?
Yes.
It will not execute.
Yes,
Now
it
we are
will
not
First
writing
condition
any
is true,
condition
second
for that.
condition-
It will execute.
Okay.
No. If it is first condition is true, first condition is executed. Whatever it is.
So I don't want that first condition, that condition, this condition. I just listen my scenario because again I have to explain from past if you divert. I'm passing the age as 35. So it will read this. The condition is true. 35 greater than 30. It's true. So this will print this. Now the execution comes here. Will this execute or not?
Yes,
No, not-
it will
not
be-
execute.
Yes, execute. It will
It will
execute.
get execute. It will execute. Why?
Uh-huh.
Because see, I
I haven't
clearly
given
say-
any condition for that.
Wait. I'm saying that. Okay. I clearly said here, if this is the condition, if this condition is satisfied, whatever between in this and Fi has to be executed. The condition applies only whatever the lines present between this and this, right? So condition here, it is satisfied, this will print. If this is not satisfied, this will be skipped. But here, this is not related to any condition. This is not related to condition. It will, the execution comes from top. It will read this. It will check the condition. If the condition is true, this will execute this. If the condition is false, it will not execute this. Okay, either it executed or skipped. The execution comes here. It is not related to any condition. It will print always. These two lines will be executed at any time. Whether this condition, irrespective of this condition, these two are executed. The condition is applied only for this line because that line is between this Fi and then I started the condition here, but the condition, if the condition satisfied, what has to be executed, that I kept within this then and if I go on mute. I don't want to tell again. Okay, I'll keep everyone on a mute next time onwards. You can't ask any questions. You ask at the end. Have you understood, guys? Then and Fi.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I'm shouting and explaining. If you keep unmute and there is a disturbance, others will not understand. Understood this? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Chandra, have you understood? I hope.
A little bit confused because of if condition is, if it is first condition is true, then execute only first condition. Next condition will not execute. That's my knowledge.
Next condition.
But
Where
here
next
you are
condition?
saying
There is only one condition.
original only condition. Okay, fine.
Only
But how
one
to?
condition.
No need to write second this the echo still I am kid. Why do I have to write here?
That's my wish.
Okay, fine.
For your understanding, I am writing. Just it's
Okay.
just to explain you. I am writing. I mean, my wish. I mean, like in real time, I just want to satisfy this condition. I wrote. This is my wish. I want to execute some other script or some other line. I'm executing this line only. I want to print when the condition satisfies.
Fine.
Others, I don't want to think of. Okay, fine. Now you have seen if. Okay, this is the correction. Okay, fine. Let me keep this aside. Next, I'll write one more thing. I want to check, guys. I'll explain everything and then I'll execute everything. I want to read the same -p, enter age, okay. Age, next, if $age greater than 30, same thing I want to do. Then I'm writing like this. Then I'm writing this. Next, else I'll write. Else for example, I use. Now see this. If the execution starts from top to bottom, if I give the age as 28. Oh, okay. I wrote here later. Okay, just a second. Okay, just try to understand this. Okay, fine. For example, if I enter if we start this and pass, the execution starts from top to bottom, the line will come here. I pass the age as 28. Now, if age greater than 30, 28 greater than 30, true or false?
false,
So in such case, if the condition is true, this will execute. If the condition is if, else, if, else. If the condition is true, I have to execute this. If the condition is not true, then I have to execute this. Whatever is between this else and F5, I have to execute this. Understood? If this is not, see here, only one result. If the age is greater than 30, it will print this. But what if the age is less than 30? If the age is less than 30, it will skip this and continue, right? No, if the age is less than 30, I want to give some message. So in such cases, you can write like this. If, else you can use. If, else. If age is greater than 30, execute this. If the age is less than 30, execute this. Understood?
Yeah, Manikanta.
Yes.
Yeah, it will take. You mentioned greater than 30. It will take from 30 onwards, or after that.
Wait.
31?
Wait. You wait for. I'll come to that. Okay. For now, just whatever I asked you answer.
Yeah, fine. No problem.
Okay. I'll come to that. Okay. Yeah, good finding, but that's good actually. I think you're thinking good. I'll come to that one. That is a third case. I'll tell you. Yes. For example, if I give the age as 20. 20. Okay, 20 greater than 30. True or false?
false,
False. So what will happen?
else,
It will print or not? This one.
Else.
will skip,
Skip.
It will skip.
Then this.
will
Else.
execute,
Then this.
that will
Print.
also execute.
Execute. Okay. Now I'm passing it as 35. Now it will come here. The condition 35 greater than 30. True or false?
True.
True,
True. So will this print?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then will this print?
no,
No. Then
No.
this.
It
Yes.
will print.
Exactly. Good. Now you remember one blind rule, that is in if else condition. If there are this one, if is a condition, else is not a condition. This else is not condition. Are you mentioning like I am early has to be print when this condition? No, this is the condition. If this condition fails, then this will execute. If the condition is if the condition satisfies, then it will execute. So else will be executed. Else will be executed only when this condition is not satisfied. That's it. It will not check whether you are passing that, this or something. It will not check. If this condition is satisfied, then it will print this. Not satisfied, else condition. Okay. Else is a default, like last case. If the condition is satisfied, what is there? For example, I asked you to get biryani. You went there, right? You are feeling hungry. You went to get a biryani. Biryani is not there, right? So what you will eat? You'll check, is there any other option? They said, no, we have only meals. We don't have anything else. We have only meals. What you do, you'll adjust with that, right? So the else case, the last case, this one. If the condition is satisfied, you will take that. If not, it will take this. Okay. And this is irrespective of the condition. The condition is with this only. This is the condition has closed here, right? So this part, the conditional part is done. So it will come here. Okay. This will be executed by default. Okay, fine. Next. The other question, I think Chaitanya, someone was asking some question, right? Okay, you're checking greater than 30. 31 greater than 30. True or false?
true,
True.
30 greater than 30. True or false?
false,
False.
False.
Equal.
30 equal to 30.
true,
True.
True. Right? So 30 greater than 30 is a false statement. So if I pass my age as 30, is the condition is true or false?
False.
So what will print here?
I am
I am early to
Yes.
marry.
I'm early to marry and then still I'm a kid. Okay, good. Now I want to check two conditions. Right? So how can I check is, for example, if, okay, for the first one is enter age, right? Okay. Read -p okay. age, for example, if $age greater than 30, then go marry. Okay, I'm ready to greater than 30. There is something called as, this is one condition. This is one condition. If this condition is true, it will execute. If the condition fails, I want to check one more condition. That is called as else if. Else if means if this is failed, then else if. There is one more condition I want to check, that is in shell scripting, we write that as elif, not else if. We write as elif. Here I have some syntactical note, but let me leave about the syntax. Let's target about only the concept. Age less than 30, then we don't require here. Then and need to marry, else example, or else I am on 30. Let me write. Okay, still I make it. It is not a correct sentence. Just simply I wrote like this. Now tell me, if the execution starts, it will execute from top to bottom, right? This is the starting of if. This is ending of the if. So whatever the conditions I have to write, I have to write like this. If I don't write this, shell script will throw error. It will tell that you started a if, but I haven't closed that. So close it. It will ask. Okay. So this is mandatory. So this is this. Now I started executing this script. It came from top to bottom. I entered the age as 28. I entered the age as 28. Now 28 greater than 30. True or false?
False.
False. So will it come here? Sorry. Let me repeat it again. For example, I passed the age as 35. Now it will print. I'll enter the age 35. It will come here. Age 35 greater than 30. True or false? True. Then it will come here.
Yes.
Will it print it here or not?
Print.
It will. Okay. So this condition is true. Okay, this condition is true. So it will print. Next, will it check the else if condition? Is less than or 30? No. It will not even check. Directly, if the condition is satisfied here, it will, once it prints this, directly it will jump here. Why? Because in this, you are saying, right, if age is greater than 30, you print this. Else if means if this is not satisfied, then only you check this. But already a condition is satisfied, right? So else if will not check this. Understood? Shell scripting will not come to else if when it is satisfied. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the condition is satisfied here. So you are saying it will print here. So it will not, it will skip this. Will it check else? No. Okay, fine. Good. Now I pass the age as 28. Now tell me, it comes here 28 greater than 30. True or false?
False.
So will it print this?
No.
Then what will happen?
We will
come to this.
Else if.
Yeah, as this condition is failed, we have written else if, right? If the condition fails, it has to check for another condition. So it will come here. Here it will check age less than 30. 28 less than 30. True or false? True. So it will print this. Okay, I am early to marry. Now will it come to else? Will it come to else?
No.
No, it will skip. Why? Because in any one of this, only one will be executed. In any of this, we have three things here. If, elif, else. In this thing, the first condition is not satisfied, so it came to second condition. As the second condition is satisfied, it will execute this and it will come from out of that and come to last of that. For example, my age is, that is my real age also, okay, 30. I'm 30. Okay. So now, if execution from top to bottom, 30 greater than 30, true or false?
False.
False.
Okay. Will this execute?
Not
No.
execute.
No.
Okay. Next, it will come here, the second condition. As this is failed, as the first if condition is failed, it will come to else if. Here, will it will check this or not?
It
Check
will
this.
check, but it will not execute.
30 less than 30, true or false?
False.
False.
So this will this execute this?
No.
Then what it will do? It will come here, else.
Else.
Do you have any condition here?
No.
No.
That's the reason it will execute by default. So if both the condition is not satisfied, age 30 greater than 30 false, else if 30 less than 30 also false, then what is the remaining? Only that veg meals is remaining. So you have to take this. I am on 30. Okay. It will print this. Right. Next, will it print this?
Yes. Yes, it will.
Yes. Yes. For all the cases, it will print whether it is if satisfied, else satisfied, else if satisfied, else whatever it is, it will print it because this is out of the condition. Right? Next. So have you understood? Have you observed this one thing here? Between this, we have three things, three sets. That is if, elif, else. At a time, only one will be executed. If the condition is satisfied, only this will be executed. It will come out of that. If the first if is not satisfied, it will come to else if. If else if is satisfied, it will print this, come out of that. If both if and else if is not satisfied, then only the else will be executed and it will come out of that if condition. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
So one more doubt. Can't
Yes.
we use equals?
Of course, you can use. Why not? Why not? I'll give that assignment. Let me explain a few more things. We'll discuss about that. Okay. Fine. Next. We'll come to that parameters. Give me some time. I'm writing like this. Read